Hi, I'm Mika Truman, and welcome to my YouTube channel as well as Frankincense, School of Mystical Arts. One of the biggest topics that I am often asked by my personal clients is within the area of twin flames and who can have them and how significant are they? And does everybody cross paths with someone that there's a twin flame connection? And I have been shown that twin flame connection can range anywhere between best friends, neighbors, lovers, spouses, and this can even range even within coworkers. So the range is so broad, but the significance and the impact that it can have upon your life can be huge. Some of the traits that you may find within a twin flame connection is perhaps you were raised around the same county or the same area as another person that very randomly shows up in your life. Sometimes just very unexpected, unusual, but yet so positive. Like automatically you feel a connection with them. All of a sudden you feel like that you've known them forever. And you trust them. You trust that I can share my feelings and my thoughts and my emotions with them. And then you sit back thinking, did I seriously spill my whole life to them? And then you walk away also feeling like, oh my goodness, we had so much in common. I can't even believe it. And you may find that even you may either have similar names, similar children, and the same children's names. You may have even married someone of the same name, spouse. So it's like so many similarities. You may have a lot in common. You may have chosen the same career path. You may have the same connection with your relatives, with your family as they do. They perhaps have even traveled the same areas as you have. So you will find that as you speak to them and as you get to know them, there's so many parallels with their life and yours. And then you wonder, but why are they even a part of my life? I don't even understand. And why is the connection so strong? What does it mean? And I have had many of these twin flame relationships. And I have found personally that there's always a love there. We haven't always seen eye to eye. And they have chosen different paths that I have chosen, and that's okay. And sometimes a splitting in the road can also occur because don't forget the free will card comes in. And the free will card, as far as different life choices and paths that come up, but yet often you find your life circles back around again. And then you start talking again. And you find that you and them have been doing the same kinds of work, whether it is healing work, whether it is building relationships or dealing with family issues. You may even find that they had a change in job and so did you. Perhaps they went through a divorce. Perhaps they had another child. But often you see that you have the connection. We kind of go along our way. And then we reconnect again, and we still have the same connection. And your life is still very much the same. They come into your life to touch your life, to sometimes bring a healing to your life, to show unconditional love, to give a connection, sometimes to answer a lot of questions that you may be going through, because often these twin flame connections can give you the answers that maybe you have been struggling with. If you're going through a difficult time, a hard time, maybe you're getting ready to go through divorce or a major breakup. Sometimes you will run into these twin flame connections. You start talking to them and they share insight to you that you never thought of. Sometimes they help you go through that difficult time and they carry you along the way. And you find that you come back and come out of that experience far stronger than you ever thought you could. Twin flame connections are those that are so significant, but they impact your life in such a strong way. They help you. Sometimes they bring a healing to you, and it could be even through conversation, their relationship with you, their words of wisdom, the love, the energy that is exchanged. And even though you may part ways for a moment, you will often see your paths do circle back around, but they are so significant in your life. And those types of relationships can be so cherished and loved because they don't happen all the time. And I, for the most part, have experienced where most of my personal clients have only a handful their whole entire life. So they should be cherished and honored and respected. And when you find them and when your path crosses them, love them. Because sometimes you don't really know how long that particular moment is going to last. But that you would have learned some of your greatest lessons and had some of the most beautiful experiences that you ever have had from the connection with a twin flame. So until next time, book your reading and also jump over to fsma.life, and we have some great courses on how you too can be psychic. You can become and tap into your own intuitive skills that you may already have, how to learn how to become a medium, even an empath. Some of these skills, you may find that you've always had them. So join us again over at fsma.life. And don't forget to like and subscribe and please share. So until next time, blessings to you. So until then.